Hi friends, how are you all? Friends, today I want to talk about conjunction of Mars with other planets in horoscope. Alright? So, yes. Now, what is Mars first of all? And then we'll move on to conjunction of Mars with all other planets. Mars is the planet of action, desire, okay? Also sex drive. Mars is the planet of leadership. Mars is also the planet of mystery because it is connected to the 8th house of the cosmic man. It is the significator of it's the lord of the 8th house of the cosmic man, because there we have the sign of Scorpio. So it is also connected to magical powers and mystery. Mars is the lord of the first house in the chart of the cosmic man. So definitely Mars is your energy, your vigor, your entire life. It is the significator of your physical body. Alright? And Mars shows, your creativity, what creativity you have. It is also your survival instinct, your instinct for survival. It is your leadership quality. So Mars is connected to all of that. Mars is also the, definitely the significator of the 3rd house in the chart of the cosmic man. So Mars is your efforts, your desire, okay, your ambition, your willpower and courage. That is also Mars. And Mars is also the significator of the 6th house in your chart. So it is also the planet of analytical power, argumentative ability, the planet of structure, discipline. Okay? Now, Mars gets exalted in the 10th house, alright, of the chart of the cosmic man, and generally in 10th house Mars is also considered to be powerful. So it is also connected to, again, structure, discipline, hard work, to being goal oriented. So Mars is connected to all of that. This is a very important planet in your chart, friends, believe me, because Mars is connected to the efforts, to your energy. What kind of efforts you're going to make to rise in life. Alright? So that is shown by Mars. So definitely Mars should give you good results. Only then you will be able to make proper efforts and gain success in life. Because Mars is competitive spirit, that willpower, that courage, that desire to get whatever you want in life. Okay? So now friends, what will happen? Now what about if Mars is retrograde? Alright? If Mars is retrograde, then definitely what will happen, and if it is in conjunction with any planet, or even if Mars is retrograde, you will, especially when you will undergo the dasha of Mars in some way, or even generally, because it can be activated by certain planets in transit also. So you will experience this from time to time, that Mars, you will, review your efforts, whatever efforts you have made in your work, you will want to review them. You will want to, go into self-introspection and ask yourself whether you're really working hard and are you really making efforts along the right direction. So when Mars is retrograde, it can happen. Mars is also your sexual relationship and desire for sexual relationship also. So definitely you may want to review everything, what you actually want from your partner, and how both of you can make your relationship more meaningful, how you can get, how you can have a meaningful physical intimacy also, which can bring about a positive transformation in your life. So you will want to review all of that. You will also want to review, Mars is also the planet of leadership and principles and dharma also. because it is connected, it is the lord of the first house, which is part of the Dharma trine. In the first house you have the sign of Aries, and Mars's Mula Trikona sign is Aries. Aries is a fiery sign, Mars is a fiery planet. So you will review your own principles, your own sense of duty, okay? So all that you will review when you have retrograde Mars, it's possible. And also the sign, in which zodiac signs, in which house it is placed, that will play a very important role in telling you what kind of results you will get. And in today's video we'll talk about the conjunction. Mars is being conjunct, is in conjunction with which planet, or it is being aspected by which planets. Those planets also will influence the results that you're going to get from Mars. So Mars is your competitive spirit, analytical power, also your creativity, also your desire to, be disciplined, structured, also. Now, so when it's retrograde, you tend to review all these things. Okay, you tend to review, and then you will, because Mars is action, so you will review your actions also, whatever you did in the past, and then you will, try to get some more clarity. You will try to get certain insights into reality, and then you will make up your mind, and then you will further act in future. You will think about your future action. So that slowing down of things, and going back in time and reviewing everything, your actions and everything. So all these things can happen when Mars is retrograde. This also can happen when Mars is in conjunction with a retrograde planet. If it is in close conjunction with a retrograde planet, or with Rahu or Ketu or retrograde Saturn, then definitely it is a highly karmic placement. So you will review everything. You will definitely go back, and you will tend to review what you have been doing and how you should act in the near future, definitely. Now, friends, if Mars is in fire signs, or if Mars is in conjunction with some planet and it is in fire sign, then definitely here it can show a leader. Mars is a leader who has, who believes in a leader who believes in following certain principles, a leader who is very dutiful in fire signs. He is very dutiful, he or she will be very dutiful, accountable, okay, will believe in morality, will be very optimistic when Mars is in fire signs, and will want to bring about a positive change in their life and also in the lives of those people who are connected with them. Now, if Mars is in earth signs, and maybe it's in conjunction with some planet and Mars is in earth sign, then what kind of leader you will be? Then it can make the person a leader who is very calculating, methodical, structured, goal oriented. Mars exalts in the earth sign of Capricorn. So it could be any earth sign, even Taurus or Virgo. So it will make you very calculating, systematic, structured in your approach to work, very disciplined, and you will not act so impulsively when Mars is in earth sign. Whatever actions you'll be engaged in, they will be premeditated, calculated, okay, well thought out. So it is generally considered to be good if it is in earth signs and if the dispositor is well placed. Now, if Mars is in earth signs, you will be also very goal oriented. You'll be very goal oriented. It can make you very materialistic also when Mars is in earth signs. If Mars is in air signs, it may be in conjunction with any planet, but if it is in air signs, what will happen? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, any of the air signs, then such a person will be a leader who will be very intellectual, who will be very intelligent and will be very intellectual. That is, who will be an intellectual, who will have great intellectual powers when it is in air signs. So such a person can be a leader. Such a person will be, he could he or she can be even into research, investigation, can be almost like a scientist, because this is air sign, no? So that person will have the ability to do research, investigation, will lead people also maybe by dint of their intelligence and intellectual power. Now if Mars is in water signs, then here Mars is considered to be in Cancer especially, it's considered to be a little debilitated. But I have seen if Mars is in water signs, it may be in conjunction with any planet, then, but if it is in water signs, either in Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces, then it can make the person who will be a person very intuitive. So you will have, what kind of leader you will be? You will be somebody who will have psychic abilities, you will have great intuition power, you will have in-depth knowledge about things when you have Mars and water signs. So this position also can make you very intuitive. But yes, this can also give you a desire for secrecy and isolation also at times. But nevertheless, you will be somebody who will be able to heal others. You will even have the power to heal others. Okay? So through your guidance, leadership, you will be able to heal others. So this is a very good position. When Mars is in water signs and it is in conjunction with some planets, then you can be a healer. Okay? You can be an occultist. And also it is a very good position for any field of research and investigation. So now let's move on to, we know that Mars rules Aries and Scorpio, and Mars gets exalted in Capricorn. Let us move on to Mars's conjunction with other planets. What will happen if Mars is in conjunction with Sun? What's going to happen? Just a minute, friends. Just need to fix it a little. Yeah. If Mars is in conjunction with Sun, what's going to happen? Alright. Sun is also a fiery planet like Mars. Alright. So now what will happen? If the dispositor is well placed. Oh, before I go on to Mars and Sun conjunction, I'm so sorry, I have to tell you one thing, that how conjunctions are formed. If Mars and another planet, they are in the same house, same sign, then it is a strong conjunction, and that is how conjunction is formed. But degrees, you must see, the maximum distance could be 7 to 10 degrees. Okay, that is the maximum distance. If it is more than 10 degrees, then definitely the conjunction may not be that strong, but definitely some impact will be always there. Even if the difference is more than 10 degrees, impact will be there, but it will be less. Now, if Mars, in Bhrigunandinari Jyotish, we believe that conjunction is formed also through aspects. Alright, so we take into consideration the trinal aspects of Mars. Okay, so definitely 5-9 aspect. If Mars is in 5-9 aspect with any planet, then it is also considered to be conjunction. You can also look at the 2-12 aspect, because the planet which is immediately next to another planet, so it will influence that planet. So 2-12 conjunction also you can look at. 2-12 position, that also you can look at, and this is also an aspect in Bhrigunandinari Jyotish. But most powerful conjunction is when it's together in the same house, or if there is 5-9 aspect, that is the most powerful conjunction. Okay, and obviously we know about the 7th aspect. When Mars is casting 7th aspect on another planet, or another planet will cast 7th aspect on Mars, that is also conjunction, you know. And definitely you should look at in Parashari Jyotish, where Mars's 4th aspect and 8th aspect in addition to 7th aspect. So these two aspects are also important, 4th and 8th aspects. So those aspects also you should consider. If Mars is casting 4th aspect on another planet, or if it is casting 8th aspect also on another planet, then definitely that planet also will be influenced by Mars, and this is also some kind of we can say that the results of Mars, now whatever results you will get, will be influenced by that planet also. So alright, because Mars is casting aspect on that planet, and if it is mutual aspect, then definitely Mars will be heavily influenced by that planet. But even if Mars is casting aspect on that planet, then also you can say that there is some sort of combination between Mars and that planet. So you can look at all these conjunctions and combinations in your D1 chart and also in your D9 chart. You should look at these combinations. Alright? Okay. So friends, now let us move into the discussion. If Mars is in conjunction with Sun, then definitely it can make you a leader who is going to be very disciplined, structured, yes, and also you will be somebody who will be very creative. It can make you someone very creative, and also you will believe in morality. Definitely you will believe in morality when Mars and Sun are together, because both these two planets are strongly connected to the Dharma trine. So you will believe in morality. Okay. Now if Mars is in conjunction with Sun, then your Sun is your father. Your father also can be someone who's very energetic, who's very passionate about things. Okay, very disciplined and structured. It's possible. Alright. Now also when Sun and Mars conjunction is there, we can say that your personality will be such that you will be energetic. Again, all these qualities, enthusiastic about things, passionate about things. You also may love structure, discipline. You will also have a sense of responsibility. So all these things can happen. In a nutshell, you will be a leader who is also going to be generous. Okay, you will be generous to people, and you will also think about the welfare of other people. You'll be very optimistic, very goal oriented. You may have a desire for travel also. You will want to bring about a positive change in your life, okay, by dint of your knowledge. It is your knowledge, through your creativity, whether it could be any creative skill, any artistic abilities, any kind of knowledge that you have. Through that you want to bring about a positive change in your life. Such people, they can do very well in any field which is connected to law and order, any field which is connected to administration and government positions. They can do very well. Okay, they can do very well also in the defense services when you have Mars and Sun. Mars and Sun conjunction can also make you a very powerful astrologer and occultist also. Okay, even a very good surgeon. You could be into medical profession, even in the profession of law also you can do very well. So these are all possibilities with Sun and Mars conjunction. In whatever field of work you are, you will be dutiful. You will give importance to responsibility. You will give importance to your duty, accountability, to your knowledge, to your creativity. So all these things will be important, and you will want to bring about a positive change in your life and also in the lives of those people who are connected with you. So all these things we can say when Sun is with Mars. Okay, Mars is also your land. Okay, land. So you may, your father may help you to get some land. You may inherit some parental property. Okay, landed property from your father, it's possible. Or your father may be somebody who has his own land. Okay, it's possible. Then Mars is connected to also the third house of efforts. So yeah, you will love to be independent with this placement. You will love to be independent. The one who have Sun Mars conjunction, if you go into independent business also, you will do very well, because you love independence, you love freedom. Okay, so that is something which you love. You don't want to be dependent upon others. You have a high sense of self-esteem. It's possible. So yeah, all these things we can say. Mars also shows your blood relations, okay? So it is with Sun. So definitely you can be definitely attached to your family, okay? You can also be you can also have a great desire to worship your family deity also, because Sun is also your family deity, Mars is desire, okay? Now Mars and Sun together, you have to see in which how the dispositors are placed in the chart, okay? That is very important. So yeah, all these things we can say about Mars and Sun. Your people with whom you are intimately connected, those people can give you happiness. You can gain happiness also from intimate connection with your partner, definitely, that is also possible. So yeah, so all these things we can say, and it is your desire to be self-dependent, independent. So that is something which is very important for you in life, okay? You will also give importance to your profession, to your independence. Now next, let's move on to Mars and Moon conjunction. So here now we can imagine a leader, a person who has leadership qualities, or a leader who is emotional now, or who is creative and intuitive, okay? So you can do well in your field of profession if you are connected to some creative field, if you can have creative abilities, artistic abilities. You can be very intuitive, so you can do very well now again in the field of occult. You can also do very well in any field which is connected to healthcare industry also. So Moon and Mars conjunction, you will get money because of your efforts. If you make efforts, then only you will be able to gain resources, money and cash. So money is also represented by Moon. So your money will come through your efforts when you have Mars and Moon, okay? Yeah. Now friends, also what we can say, your mother may be somebody who's very energetic, very hardworking, disciplined, structured. That's possible. Your mother may be a strict disciplinarian. So when you have Moon Mars conjunction, now again when you have Moon Mars conjunction, we can say Mars is also your brother, and in Bhrigunandi Nari Jyotish, Mars is also the significator of husband. So whatever relation Mars is showing now, so your brother also can be very emotional, intuitive, even wealthy. The same things can apply even to the husband in the chart of a female native. The husband can be very emotional, caring and intuitive, but then depends on the dispositor, how the dispositor is placed in the chart. Alright. Now also what else we can say about Moon and Mars? You will be a leader who is now going to be a deep thinker also. Very intuitive. You can also have great psychic abilities. You'll be caring, okay, and nurturing. So all these qualities you can have, okay? So that is why when you have Moon Mars conjunction, you can do very well in any, because Mars is success in your profession also. It exalts in the 10th house because it is your efforts. So if you make efforts in any field of Moon, you will do well. So there is any field of creativity or any field of intuition which is connected to occult, you can do very well, okay? Now Moon is also your mind, your mental faculties and powers. Mars is also research, investigation. So with this placement you will also get very good results if you are into research and investigation. Then also you will get very good results, okay? Now Moon Mars conjunction can make you a successful researcher. Now what else we can say, friends? you will now if this conjunction is happening in good dignity, then you will be very dutiful towards your mother. But if this conjunction is getting afflicted, then there may be quarrels with your mother also. Okay, you may not be able to find peace of mind at home if this conjunction is getting afflicted. So lack of peace of mind at home. Okay, or a Moon Mars conjunction, if this conjunction, no matter how this conjunction is there, Mars is also the planet of ups and downs. So at times you'll be able to earn wealth, at times there'll be challenges in earning wealth. It's possible. Okay, so all these things can happen when you have Moon Mars conjunction. Now Mars is also your, what else? Your blood relations, I told you. Okay, and now you have Moon Mars conjunction. So you will be emotionally connected to all those people with whom you have blood relation. All right, so you can also, Mars is land. Okay, so you can have landed property. Okay, you can have real estate property, that is also possible. Landed property, especially Mars is connected to real estate. You will make a lot of efforts to gain assets in life, to make money. You will make efforts. Yes friends, all these things we can say when you have Moon Mars conjunction. All right, so yeah, you may have to make a lot of efforts to see to it that you can shoulder your responsibilities, the responsibilities that you have towards your home. Okay, when you have Moon Mars, so you will, a lot of your energy will go into your domestic affairs. Okay, all these things. Now yeah, so this position, now Moon is the planet of intuition and creativity. So that is why with this position, and Mars is also the planet of in-depth knowledge and research, so it can make somebody a very successful healer, occultist, very successful psychologist also. Now let's move on to the next conjunction, Moon Mercury conjunction, sorry, Mars Mercury conjunction. Now this is again a very wonderful conjunction. Now people think that Mars and Mercury are enemies, they are not friendly to each other. So that is why what will happen, no, this conjunction will not give you good results. It's not like that. Yes, look at the dispositors, how the dispositor is placed. If the dispositor is more or less well placed, then this conjunction will give you very good results. And also look at the house in which it is happening. Okay, so this conjunction will give you wonderful results, because Mars is your energy, Mars is your argumentative ability, even your power of logical reasoning, analysis, analytical power. And Mercury is also your intelligence, your ideas. Okay, and Mars and Mercury, Mars is action, Mercury is ideas. So such people can be very quick at implementing their ideas, and they can convert their ideas into, their thoughts and ideas into action very soon. And anyway, Mercury and Mars both are connected to the third house of the cosmic man. So such people will make a lot of efforts to gain from their profession and everything. So from their skills, profession, so they will make a lot of efforts. So Mars Mercury conjunction can make you somebody who's very ambitious. You'll become very ambitious in life with this conjunction. Okay, so yeah, now Mars Mercury conjunction, you will actually you see, if it's happening in more or less good dignity, then Mercury is also your thought process, also analytical power, everything, your intelligence, intellectual power. And Mars is action, enthusiasm, energy that you require, so that you can, move ahead with those thoughts. So such a person can be so intelligent, very intelligent, and that person will not just be intelligent but will also be very hardworking. They will work hard to make their ideas a reality. They will want to translate their ideas into reality, and they will be so ambitious, very ambitious also, when you have Mars-Mercury conjunction. Mars-Mercury conjunction, what else we can say? At times with your younger siblings, there may be quarrels, yes. So ups and downs in the relationship with younger siblings. Or we can say that there will be a lot of ups and downs in the life of your younger siblings. Your younger siblings, they may have to undergo a lot of challenges in life. It's possible. Mars is also your brother. So brother can be very intelligent, can have great business acumen. Mars is brother. In the chart of, as per Bhrigunandinari Jyotish, Mars is also the husband in a female's chart. So the female native's husband can be into the finance sector, into data analysis, can be very intelligent, witty, can have great sense of humor. All these things can be said about the brother as well. So all these qualities of Mercury will be there in the husband. The husband also can be very calculating, can be very quick-witted to know things, and can be very smart and intelligent. And also can have a certain duality of nature, because Mercury, so the person will have a certain duality of character also, whether it's a brother or husband. Brother in anybody's chart and husband in the chart of a female native. Now Mars Mercury conjunction, we can say that, what else? If you go into any field of research, investigation, again you will do very well. You can do very well in the field of law, medical science, surgery. You will do very well. With Mars Mercury conjunction, you can be a very good occultist, astrologer, healer also, definitely. Okay, because Mercury is all, refers to your thought process, your mental faculties, your memory, your ability to calculate things and all that. And Mars is also analytical power. So you will do very well in all these fields of profession. You can be very successful as an engineer. In the field of technology also you can be very successful if you have Mars Mercury conjunction. Yeah, so you may be a little secretive about your business. That is also possible. All right, so you will have great desire to do well in your business. You will have great business acumen, and also all these things we can say about Mars Mercury. Mars Mercury conjunction can enable you to become successful in all your endeavors, because when you have Mars Mercury, these people will believe in their endeavors, their efforts and hard work. So they will be very hardworking if it is happening in good dignity. If the conjunction, the dispositors are well placed or is well placed. Otherwise, what will happen? If it is not well placed, then what will happen? Then you may enter into conflicts and quarrels with others. Mercury is also connected to your speech, your thought process, and Mars is also the planet of aggression. You may get into quarrels with people. Your speech can be hurtful. It can hurt others. Okay, so Mars Mercury conjunction. That is why, and because you also will speak very logically, but you can hurt others with your speech. That is possible. So if the conjunction is in good dignity, you will be very successful as a lawyer in the field of law or medical science, technology, occult, etc. You will do very well in the field of psychology also. But again, if this conjunction, the dispositors are not well placed, then you will end up hurting people with your speech. Relationship with siblings will not be good. Younger siblings especially will not be good. You may not have a good relationship with your friends also. Okay, so all these things can happen. And this conjunction will make you a leader who's very intelligent, who has great ideas, thoughts, who has great intellectual power, who also can be somebody who is very calculating, somebody who also has great insights, intellectual depth. So such a leader you can be when you have Mars Mercury conjunction. You can do very well in the field of, because Mars is connected to success in profession, so you can do very well in any field connected to communication skills, to technology. You can do well even in teaching. You can do well in counseling. You can be a great counselor, healer. So all these professions. You can do very well in the field of sports, by the way. If you have Mars and Mercury conjunction, you can have creative skills also. You can have certain creative skills. That's possible with this conjunction. And you can do well in that field. Just you have to go on making efforts. Yes, all these things we can say about Mars Mercury conjunction. Alright, so yeah, if it is in good dignity, you will be very much intimately connected to your younger siblings. You'll have an intimate connection with them, deep-rooted connection with your younger siblings also. That is also possible. Alright, so all these things we can say about Mars Mercury conjunction. This conjunction can make you somebody who can also, by dint of their efforts, by dint of their intelligence, they can be an innovator, because Mars is creativity. So you will have that inventive power. You will have that power to innovate things, do some innovation, creation. So it can bless you with great creativity and innovative powers. So yeah, so now let's move on to Mars Venus conjunction. Mars Venus conjunction. You may love to have sweets with this conjunction, or you may love food that is very spicy. If this conjunction is happening in fire signs, then you may love very spicy food. It's possible. Okay. Or if it is happening in maybe this conjunction is happening in earth sign, or if it is happening in water signs also, you may love sweets. Depends how it is placed in your chart. Now Mars Venus conjunction, you will want to choose your own partner in life. Okay, because you will believe that I am an independent individual, so I have the right to choose my own life partner. That's what you will think when you have Mars and Venus. Okay, that I will choose my life partner. So in the matter of your relationship, you will always have a say. So whether you there is a strong possibility of love relationship or love marriage with Mars Venus conjunction. But anyway, you will always have a say in the matter of your relationship and marriage especially. So if you get married, then definitely you will it will be by your choice. So you will make that decision, because Mars is your willpower and Venus is relationship. So you will never get into any relationship which will be like totally arranged, like arranged marriage and all. It's not like that. So even if it is arranged marriage, you will give your consent to the marriage. Your consent will always be there, because it is your willpower. It is your willpower. It is your desire which will take you towards that relationship. So your desire will always be there. When you have Mars Venus conjunction, you can be desirous of being in relationship. You will definitely want to be in relationship with somebody. You will believe in love, romance. Yes, you will believe in great physical connection, physical intimacy. You can have great sex drive when you have Mars Venus conjunction. All right, you can be a little secretive also at times about your relationship, about your sexual desires. You can be secretive at times when you have Mars Venus conjunction. Such people, there could be ups and downs in relationship with your spouse, it is possible, or with your partner. The relationship may have to go through a lot of upheavals and challenges, it's possible. But if it is in good dignity, then you will be responsible towards your spouse, and you will be highly attracted to your spouse also, and you will have great physical chemistry as well. So that's possible if it is in good dignity. Now Mars and Venus conjunction, what else we can say? That Mars is also, it is connected to the 10th house, because it's your efforts also, 3rd house and again 10th house. So efforts and profession, they are connected. So if it is with Venus, then definitely you can do very well in any field of fashion, beauty, cosmetics. Okay, you may also have a desire to explore the world of showbiz, film, television, cinema. Nowadays we have web series and OTT platforms and so on. Or you may want to Mars Venus conjunction, you could be connected to somehow social media platforms. Okay, wherein you are kind of showcasing your talent out there on social media platforms. That is also possible with Mars Venus conjunction. Venus is your wealth also, and Mars is your efforts, and so you will make a lot of efforts to gain wealth. You can gain wealth from technology, you can gain wealth from the occult, you can gain wealth through healing, you can gain wealth through sports. Okay, you can be a gym instructor, okay, bodybuilding, and you can be a gym instructor. You can be into sports, you can have any creative skills because of which you will gain wealth. Venus is also your relationship. So whenever you want to be in a relationship, you want to attract somebody, or you will get attracted to people who are very energetic, active, enthusiastic about things, people who are also disciplined, structured. It's possible you will get attracted to such people who believe in work, who believe in action, who are very busy and disciplined also in life, and who are focused on their profession. You will like such people who are active, who keep themselves busy with work, and at the same time you can also attract somebody who is, or you will get attracted to somebody who is highly passionate about the relationship, who also may want to have great physical intimacy. You may get drawn to such people also in relationship. So when you have Mars Venus conjunction, what else, friends? We can say that Mars is the significator of, it's also the significator of the brother in anybody's chart. Alright, so remember that. And it is a significator of the husband in a female native's chart in Bhrigu Nandinadi Jyotish. So definitely your husband can be somebody who is very caring and loving if you have Mars Venus. Your husband also can be somebody who is very romantic, and someone who also has great desire for balance and harmony in the relationship, and somebody who also has great desire for physical consummation. Your husband may be such. Your husband may want to lead a luxurious, comfortable life also. All these things are possible. So when you have Mars Venus conjunction. Now what else we can say about this conjunction? Friends, you can earn wealth. Venus is wealth, and Mars is occult, I told you, I think. So through healing, through occult, through any sort of research investigation, you can earn wealth. You will earn wealth by dint of your own efforts and hard work when you have Mars Venus conjunction. If you really make hard work, if you really make efforts, then only you will be able to earn wealth in life. Okay, yes, so all these things we can say about Mars Venus conjunction. All right, so yeah, you may be secretive about your relationship. That is also possible. If it is in good dignity, the dispositor is well placed, then you can have a deep rooted connection with your life partner. Okay, though at times the relationship may go through certain challenges and upheavals. Okay, all right, so all these things we can say. Now let's move on to Mars Jupiter conjunction. What will happen when you have Mars Jupiter conjunction? Then first of all, it will make you a leader who is very knowledgeable. You will have great knowledge. All right, and you will also have great vision. You'll be far-sighted, you'll be goal-oriented. You will believe in moral principles when you have Mars Jupiter conjunction. Mars Jupiter conjunction, for you, knowledge is going to be of paramount importance in life. You will make a lot of efforts to gain knowledge in life. Okay, you'll make a lot of efforts to travel also. It's possible. All right, so Mars Jupiter conjunction, it will give you good results if you are really putting in a lot of hard work to gain knowledge. Then it will give you wonderful results. So Mars is also significator of not just the brother in your chart, but also significator of the husband in a female's chart in Bhrigunandinadi Jyotish. So your husband in a female's chart can be somebody who is very knowledgeable, somebody who is prosperous. Yes, but if Mars and Jupiter, their dispositors, are well placed or is well placed, then definitely somebody who believes in prosperity, who is prosperous, somebody who has knowledge or believes in gaining knowledge. So your person may be like that. Your person also can have all the qualities of Jupiter if it is well placed, like and associated with benefics, or if the dispositor is well placed, then your person will be forgiving, will have a forgiving attitude. Your person can be very generous. Okay, and you will also turn to your person or partner or husband whenever you want advice and suggestions. They can guide you also when you have Jupiter Mars conjunction. So your relationship with your husband can be very blessed, and you can be fortunate also to get such a husband. That's also possible. Now in Parashari Jyotish, Jupiter is the significator of the husband in the chart of a female native. So it can show that your husband in the chart of a female native, if it is in good dignity, then the husband can be very energetic, very disciplined, very passionate about their work, very structured, goal-oriented, can be morally upright, okay, can have creative power, can have great knowledge. Okay, so all these qualities the person, your husband, can have, will be very energetic and very active and disciplined. Okay, now again, if this conjunction is getting somehow afflicted, if it's associated with malefics or dispositor not well placed, then again the husband can be somebody who is abusive. The husband can be very aggressive, can have anger issues. That is also possible. There may be a lot of ups and downs in their life. That's possible. And so all these things can also happen. And even your relationship with your husband, because Jupiter is the husband in the chart of a female native, relationship with your husband can there may be a lot of ups and downs in the relationship with the husband. There may be a lot of ups and downs in the relationship, and the relationship may undergo a lot of upheavals. Okay, if in the chart of a female native, if Mars Jupiter and the conjunction is not well placed, then yeah, all these things, a problematic relationship with husband also it can show. But generally what we can say about Mars-Jupiter conjunction, that it will give you leadership qualities, but you will also, if this conjunction is more or less in good dignity, then definitely you will be somebody who is now a leader, who is far-sighted, a visionary. Okay, you will set goals for yourself, set goals for the future. So if Jupiter is in good dignity with Mars, it can show that you will not be impulsive in your decisions. You will, whatever you will decide as a leader, or whatever actions you will take up in life, those actions will be guided by your knowledge, by your understanding of things, by your balanced sense of judgment, your vision of the future. So such people also, they are capable of making long-term plans. If Jupiter is well placed with Mars in conjunction, then they will not be impulsive also. Their actions will be based on their knowledge, expertise, and then it can give you very good results actually. Okay, so your profession, because Mars is definitely, it exalts in the 10th house, so of the cosmic man anyway, so definitely you and efforts also, Mars is your efforts, so you will get very good results from this conjunction, whether you're a male native or a female native. If you're moving towards knowledge, if you're trying to acquire knowledge in life, okay, if you have set realistic goals for yourself and you are disciplined enough to chase your goals, then you will get wonderful results when you have Mars-Jupiter conjunction. So definitely your profession, it could be connected to counseling, it could be connected to any field of knowledge. You may be a priest, you may be a psychic also, you may be a healer also, you may be an occultist with this position, because Mars is connected to the 8th house and Jupiter is knowledge, so you can be a very good occultist also with this position. So yes, Jupiter-Mars conjunction, all these things we can say, friends, when you have this conjunction. Alright, so you may also love to have sweets. Now it will depend on what kind of Mars and Jupiter conjunction is taking place in fire signs or what kind of signs. So if it is taking place somehow, if fire signs are connected, you may also fire or air signs, I have seen, if they are connected, no, and then you will love food that is very spicy also, fire and air signs. And if it is connected with water or earth signs, then you may love sweets also a lot. It's possible. So alright friends, now let's move on to the next conjunction, which is Mars and Saturn conjunction. Mars and Saturn conjunction, you will make efforts to rise in your profession. So individually you have to make efforts on your own. You are not going to get things on a platter. Nobody is going to help you easily from outside. No much support from anybody. Okay, it's at least in your profession, even your family, they may be your well-wishers, they may want you to prosper in life, but even they can't do anything for you as such. You have to make efforts. You will become successful in your profession only by dint of your individual efforts. That's it. So Saturn-Mars people, they are self-made people. Okay, Saturn-Mars can make you a leader who is now again very well balanced, very mature, very responsible, very structured. Okay, and but all these results you will get if the conjunction is in good dignity, if the dispositors are well placed. Then Mars is also your action, the desire for action. So Saturn can also show premeditation. Saturn is a planet which is connected to analytical power and deep thinking also. Okay, so very well balanced and and also Saturn is connected to maturity. So then your actions will be mature. after a certain age, you will get very good results when you have Mars Saturn conjunction. Initially in life, these people, they may make mistakes, especially before the age of 35. I have seen roughly around 35. So before that age, they make wrong decisions in their profession also. Means problematic decisions, because of which they have to suffer a lot in their profession also. Saturn Mars. Okay, lots of ups and downs will come in their profession. Change of jobs can happen, change of work. Okay, the struggle that they will experience in their profession is going to totally transform them as an individual, is going to transform their profession also, it's possible. So initially they will not make good decisions related to their career and profession, Saturn Mars. But after the age of around 35, they attain maturity, or at least after 30, 33 onwards, they attain maturity, and then they make good decisions in their profession. And then they realize that along which direction they have to make efforts. They realize that I have to go along a certain direction, and I have to make efforts along that direction, and I have to do everything on my own. So everything I have to do, my individual efforts, it's my independent choice as well. So I'm not going to get much help from any sources outside. So I'm totally on my own. So such people, they know that. And then they will take initiative to work hard in their profession. Okay, they will make efforts, a lot of efforts in the field of their profession, and then ultimately they will become successful also. If this conjunction is in good dignity, associated with benefics, you will become very successful in your field of profession by dint of your efforts, by dint of your hard work, your courage, your willpower, by dint of your analytical power, by dint of your systematic, structured, methodical approach to work. You'll become very successful. Yeah, now Mars is your brother, remember that? And again, Mars is significator of husband in a female's chart and Bhrigu Nandinari Jyotish. So remember that it's a brother in every chart also. So, alright? And now I'm talking about the husband in a female's chart and Bhrigu Nandinari Jyotish. So these qualities will also apply to the brother in anybody's chart. So in the chart of a female native, the husband can be somebody who is very mature, very serious about life, very serious about their work, very serious about the relationship. Okay, somebody who could be very mature either in age or in experience, in knowledge, somebody who is very well balanced. Okay, at times your husband can get pessimistic also, it's possible, but they will be if Saturn is in good dignity, they will be hardworking, and they will be mature and well balanced individuals. Okay, they will believe in responsibility, they will believe in structure, they will believe in discipline. All right, so yeah, all these things. At times you may be away from your husband, that is also possible. It's because Saturn is also the planet of distance, and to some extent it can show isolation also. So at times you may be distanced from your husband, but if it is in good dignity, then definitely finally your husband will end up being somebody who's very responsible and dutiful towards you. But yeah, if it is not in good dignity, associated with malefics, it can also show that you may be separated from your husband. That is also possible. Now friends, Saturn Mars generally now, whether male or female native, what results you will get. Saturn is your profession, so your profession can be connected to technology, your profession can be connected to the occult, your profession can be connected to psychology. You could be a very good clinical psychologist or any psychologist. Your profession can be connected to definitely I said technology. It could be any sort of a profession which is, Mars is also connected to electricity. or electrical engineering, any sort of engineering and technology Mars is connected to. So profession may be connected to all of that. Your profession may be connected to law and order. So you could be in the legal profession, you could be into healthcare, you could be a sports person also. And or you could be in the defense services, you could be into the army, navy or air force, okay, or you could be in the police. So I said na, any profession which is connected to maintenance of law, order. So you could be into any such profession, whether it is defense services, whether it is police services, or you can be very successful in the field of administration. Yes, any field of administration, government administrative post, or any sort of administration also. If you're disciplined and structured, you can be very successful in these fields of profession. Alright, so yeah, Saturn Mars is efforts, Saturn is profession. Go on making efforts. It may take a little time. Your efforts, no, you don't think that my efforts will be immediately rewarded. Saturn will give you results with time. So have patience, with perseverance, patience. Go on making efforts. Over time, you will be very successful in your profession. You will be very successful in your profession by dint of your own diligence and hard work.